Now, I make these videos for two reasons. Number one is to revitalize masculinity, which has always been my mission statement. And number two, it is to consistently grow the best community for men on planet Earth, which is Headman Nation. And yesterday was our opening enrollment. So be sure to check that out after today's video is over. It is seriously the best place where men come together to grow. Now, here's why you must always pull back before she does. And I'm going to explain to you why women need this and why they look for this in a relationship. Now, I'm going to explain this better than anybody you've ever heard. Here's what women respond to and they gravitate towards. Okay, say this with me one more time. This is what women respond to and this is what women gravitate towards. So notice, when I talk about this, I'm talking about this very logically. We're not making emotional decisions here, we're making calculated, logical decisions. When you take an objective look at the world, objectively, when you take a look at the world and you look at how Mother Nature works, this is what women respond to. So, notice, this is not about whether she likes this or not. And what I mean by that is, truthfully, she probably hates that she gravitates towards this and that she gravitates towards these characteristics, but the facts are still the facts. Okay, so what women respond to and what women gravitate towards are these three things. It's going to be tension in the relationship, where she doesn't know where you stand with her. It's going to be turmoil, where she doesn't know if she gets to see you again or not. It's going to be emotional inconsistency, so she never knows what she's going to feel next. And all of that boils down into this one word, and that is chaos. Women will gravitate towards chaos. So, this is why they love drama, this is why they love reality TV. So notice, this is what women respond to and what they gravitate towards. This is not about what she likes or not. This is not about whether she likes that she's this way or not. And I'm telling you this because the truth is that she probably doesn't like that she responds to this, but the facts are still the facts, and this is what she responds to. So now that we got that out of the way, here is why you have to pull back first. I'm telling you this right now. If you are dating a woman, or if you started to see a woman and you really like her, or you think she's really gorgeous, you find her really attractive, you really want to be with her, here's what you have to do. You have to pull back first. I'm going to explain why. Somebody will always pull away first. Either you're going to do it or she's going to do it. Somebody will pull back first. Here's where the problem happens though. If she has to do it, okay, if she has to pull back first, if she has to do it, your life will be a living hell. Your life will be hell and it will not feel very good. It will really suck and it will really be shitty because by the time she does it, okay, by the time she has to do the pullback, here's what's happened. You've became boring. Not only have you became boring, you've given too much certainty, and certainty and desire have an inverse relationship. The more certainty you give, the less she desires you. Not only that, she's losing respect for you because she sees where you stand with her. And on top of that, she thinks that you're now attached. Okay? This is very bad. Now, what all of this boils down to is the fact that she is testing you because she doubts your value. Okay, when she's pulling away from you, it's because she doubts your value as a man. She doubts your sexual market value. She doesn't doubt your value as a businessman. She doesn't doubt your six-pack abs that were made in the gym. She doesn't doubt your purpose or where you're going in life. She literally doubts your value as a mate. Okay? This is why you have to always make sure that you're satisfying hypergamy. So here's why you pulling back first satisfies hypergamy the right way that you need it to. You have to understand this. When you pull away, or when you stop texting her, or when you don't respond to that phone call, this is where men are truly made. This right here is where the men are made. The reason why this is where men are made is because you pulling back for anywhere from 3 or 4 all the way up to 14 days, this right here shows that you truly don't need her and that you truly have other shit going on in your life. You truly are busy doing other things. It could be that you're working 60 hours a week and you're trying to build that new project. It could be, you're closing deals. It could be you're out with your friends. It could be you're out on other dates. She doesn't know. She doesn't know where your brain is at. She doesn't know where your mind is at. She doesn't know if you have investment towards her or not. And because of that, it makes her want you more. Women truly only want what they can't have. So you pulling back for anywhere from 4 to 14 days, notice, we are not talking about hours. This is what most guys will do. They go, I'm going to pull back, and then they don't respond for 6 hours. That is not a pullback. That's you playing games. So this is not hours. This is not games you play. This is you being gone. You are gone. When you pull back, you need to actually be gone to the point where she feels as if she doesn't have you right now, or she doesn't have you anymore. And this is important because she needs to feel what life is like without you. So you gotta understand this. If she thinks you're a man of status, if she thinks you're a man of, high level, if you are a man that other women would want to be with, okay, if she doesn't have these things, or if she feels that now this is lost, that needs to sting a little bit. Some may call that arousing the jealousy instinct in them, but what this really boils down to is she needs to actually have physical proof that life is worse without you in it. This makes her want to grow that attachment towards you. So, here's what I can tell you. Your sexual market value is only dictated by internal high value strength and how little you need her. This has nothing to do with the car you drive. This has nothing to do with the money in your bank account. This has nothing to do with the amount of social media followers that you have. Okay, none of that matters. If the millionaire text messages her every single day, you gotta understand, she don't give a fuck about his external status anymore. She doesn't give a shit. She doesn't care. Because he text messages her every day. She already knows where he stands. And you gotta understand, it took me a lot of years to figure this out because I heard a lot of the same information that you heard over the years growing up. I heard become a high status guy, make a lot of money, get in the gym, and then you are the byproduct of what high value looks like. And now because of that, she's naturally going to want you. That is not true. It's all of the little things that you can't actually see on paper. It's how much did you text message her that day? It's did you reach out for that handhold? Can she see that you're looking into her eyes really deep and that you've grown an attachment? It's all of the little subconscious nuances that signal attachment, that makes it so that way she can feel like you are going weak for her. It's all of the small nuances through your vocal tonality, all of those things that signal weakness that you can't see on paper. That is what dictates your sexual market value. It is not all of the other things that you were told. Right now we have a full generation of men who are chasing everything on the external, everything externally, external status metrics, external attraction triggers, without actually figuring out internally what makes them a man to begin with. This is very bad. So, internally, this guy who's loaded or this guy who's rich, internally, if he's gone weak and he's gone needy, since he's needy in the interactions, he's attached, he needs her, she doesn't want him anymore. They only want men who do not want them. And that's why your biggest return on investment in life is to focus on you 24/7. She needs to be the one seeking out you. She needs to be the one coming to you. She needs to be the one seeking that reassurance from you. And you master that by staying on your grind. You follow your path, you follow your purpose. You tend your own garden every single day. So, they only want men who don't want them. Now I'm going to tell you this. Number one, they keep this hidden. They don't want you to know this. Number two, they want you to not know this at all, because now it exposes typically the behavior patterns that they want to keep hidden. And then number three, the biggest reason is because I'm here to show the world the language of women. And that's why inside of Headman Nation, what I've put together for you is an exact process, not only to make sure that you master and understand this language, but together we come together as men and grow something that is strong and something where men improve together. This is very important to me. And I made this movement, this community, for one reason and one reason only, and that is so men can actually come together. I put everything into this over the past 12 months, planning this and putting this together for you guys. So hit the like button, comment and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.